We don't know if this is going to be a podcast or not, but we wanted to do a long form video on our 60 pounds in 6 months journey. We started this journey in mid-December. I am 4 weeks in. Mom is
3 weeks in.
3 weeks in, and we've already lost weight. Like, that's inevitable because we're putting it into work. We're not going to tell you how much weight until maybe the next podcast, because that's when we'll have done our weigh in.
Yeah.
This journey was inspired from me being depressed, unhealthy. I've spent the last 2.5 years pursuing content creation. I let myself go, my body go, my health go, everything go, mind, body, and spirit. All of that was out of whack. So inspired this journey to lose 60 pounds in 6 months.
Ever since I had kids, I have never taken the weight back off. Was not fat before kids. I was never real thin either, but I never had a weight problem. Since kids, I have. And I've gone up and down, up and down. I've lost 250 pounds. Gain, lose, gain, lose. I'm 60, and really I was just okay being the way I am. And then Riley took me on this journey with him.
My mom and I, we both have very poor metabolism. I'm 28. I've been fat since I was a kid. In third grade, I weighed 140 pounds.
134 actually, but Riley was a chubby little kid. And then in third grade, fifth grade, he knew he was going to go into sixth grade where they had to change clothes in the gym room. And that summer, he got on a treadmill. He started P90X or whatever.
Yeah, P90X.
Yeah, as a fifth grader. And then he also grew. That's when he started growing taller and taller and taller. And he stretched out. You have not been heavy since you started stretching.
But this is where people get this mixed up. And some people, if you've watched any of our journey, if you haven't, go to our TikTok and Instagram. You can see the videos there. I'm long. I'm 6'7", right? So people are like, you don't even have to lose 60 pounds. You're so lean and tall. It's like, I'm not. Underneath these clothes, all the 3 sweatshirts that I have on, I wear sweatshirts for a reason. I'm very out of shape. I am more than obese. I'm a category outside of obese. I'm outside of the threshold of where a 6'7" man should be. Everybody gives me that excuse of like, oh, you're 6'7". My mom would always say up until 25, it's baby fat. It's like, Mom, I haven't been a baby in that long. She would do Weight Watchers. I remember going to one of your meetings and seeing a person cry.
I would, oh yes.
I remember that.
I remember that too, that I had all 4 kids with me, took them to a Weight Watchers meeting, and yeah, somebody was crying. I was crying. I've done all the diets.
Yes.
So there's nothing I haven't tried. I've done them all.
What I've noticed that she needs to be told what to do, what to eat, what to do, everything. However, by pursuing a long-lasting, sustainable change rather than like, I want to lose as much weight in the next 6 months as possible. It's like, no, let's change our habits through mind, body, and spirit. So she's reading, doing a Bible study every single morning, getting your mental right. She's trying to hit 10,000 steps, walking. I am too. You're doing things that you have to admit, you've never done before.
Well, true, because even the eating plan is our own eating plan, and we're following Noom, which I highly recommend.
What's Noom?
It's just an app that guides you through weight loss, and it's more of a
behavioral approach.
Behavioral, yeah. I've been eating fruit, and it's good on this diet to eat fruit. Now, almost every other diet I've ever done, fruit's terrible. You can't have it. And on this one, it's good. It's a green. They rate it green, yellow, orange, and this is a green. Green's the best. And so I have no problem. I just been eating like I want to eat, things I like to eat, cutting out sugars, cut out creamer in my coffee, cut out bread, that kind of stuff. But fruit. And I enjoy what I eat every day.
And you have to admit, have you ever looked forward to what you eat in a day on your other diets?
Well, yeah, when I could have a Pepsi.
Well, yes, okay, when you were on a diet, when you're trying to lose
when
weight.
I was on a diet, no. I would have to eat their food. It would be like cardboard. It was just gross. I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like this might be the right path for me.
Like we said, we're in the very beginning, but we're on a mission to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. It was inspired from my depression of how I got to, in my life, her physical insecurities, right? And now we're on this mission to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. If you are on the journey yourself, we also implemented this. I'm going to talk about it. My mom and I have built a community, a free community for you to join. If you just send us your email, comment it, DM us, whatever you want to do, and we can invite you to that community that involves mind, body, and spirit. We have categories of daily discussions about the Bible, daily discussions in the community of inspiration, education, wisdom around this space. Everybody's at their own point in their journey, but when you have a community, you're a lot stronger together and you learn a lot faster. Don't do it by yourself because it's going to be isolating. Right when you have one negative thought about yourself, you're going to let that get to you. But whenever I do, I go to our community like, oh, that was inspiring. This person walked 10,000 steps today and it's snowing outside. I can walk 10,000 steps if it's sunny outside. Right? So if you want to join, or maybe I'll put a link in the description or something. You can join there. So maybe this will be a podcast or something, but we just wanted to share a long form story of our journey, where we're at, our background, all this stuff. And hopefully This is going to be the beginning, and then we're going to do a quick transformation. Now it's May 2025, and we're still doing this podcast, and we look a lot skinnier.
Yeah, hopefully that's what it's going to be.
Noise.
Booyah!